What's good, YouTube? It's about TooSmooveEli back with another reaction video, and today I have a very, very special video. I've been wanting to get into this video for quite a while. Since it was Miami 4-0 or 3-0. I've been wanting to get into the video because I was like, okay, when the finals is all set and complete, I want to give my complete thought and opinion on every series, every game, everything about it. Let's start over here on the West with Denver versus Minnesota. Denver versus Minnesota, we all knew. I mean, I thought it would be a sweep. Thought I would have my brooms out. We all knew that would happen. I mean, come on now. Minnesota shouldn't have even been there. Should have been the Pelicans. Even OKC might have did better. They would have all got swept, but you know. Next, we got Phoenix versus LA. That series would have been picture perfect. Such a good series if Kawhi and PG played. Kawhi Leonard played, what, 2-3 games? I think he played 2 games and then got hurt. And then after that, it was just wraps. We all knew, like, it was wraps. It was nothing they could have did to win that series. But if Kawhi did play, it would have been a great series. And if PG played, it would have been an even better series. Who knows if the Suns would even beat them, honestly. No bullshit. Then, we got the Warriors versus Sacramento. I think that is the fan favorite best series of this whole... that might have been the best series of this whole playoffs. Not gonna cap. Warriors versus Sac, because they had everybody startled. Sac was shutting everybody up. First playoffs in however much years, we know the story. Had everybody shut up. And it went to game 7. But Sac did play a little bad and lost by like 20 points, which that's the only part I hate about it. I wish it could have been a great game down to the wire, lose by 5 or something. But they lost by like 20, and it was like after third quarter, we walking out the stadiums type shit. But it was still the best series of the whole playoffs because every other game was either a freaking game 5 win or 30-point blow. Like, this whole playoffs, that's the only thing I hate about this whole playoffs. It was so much blowouts. Like, just look at 103-84 in a game 7. That shit's insanely embarrassing. Next, we got Memphis versus LA, which was also probably the second. That was also a great series. LA shocked me. I low-key thought LA was going to lose, not going to cap. But Ja got hurt, not meaning anything. He played better with the thing on his arm than he did regularly. LA pulled through. They played great that series, not going to cap. They was playing great basketball. Beat them and advanced to the second round. Now, let me go the first round in the East. We have Miami versus the Bucks. I thought the Bucks was going to sweep these guys something crazy. All the Bucks people is making excuses. Giannis didn't. Bro, Giannis was not going to change anything that happened. The games he played, they lost. Giannis had no effect on changing that series. I'm not going to lie to you. Every game he played, he lost. So let's not, use that. Heat shocked us. Jimmy Butler, that series played mind-blowing, lights out. No one could stop the nigga. I mean, feel me? He shut all of us up in the advance. Number 1 seed losing to number 8 seed. Crazy. This, to me, is the most disappointing series out of them all. We have Cleveland versus New York. When I tell y'all, I thought Cleveland was going to smack New York into shreds. But I thought it was going to be Cleveland in 6 because I did respect New York. But Cleveland played, like, Donovan Mitchell tried his hardest, but he couldn't carry that team. He couldn't. They were just too bad to carry. Darius Garland was missing. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen are so bad. I don't want them in the league anymore, honestly. I just don't. They played terrible whole series. If they did little to anything, it could have been a great series. But they did nothing. It was Donovan versus the world. Knicks in 5. Brooklyn versus Philly. Bro, we all knew that was going to be a sweep. I don't think anyone even thought Brooklyn would like come close a game. Like that was destined to happen. That was just Brooklyn only made it because Kyrie and KD put the record up. We know how that got there, but that was nothing. And Ben Simmons, I don't want to see you in the league next year, bro. I don't even want to see you in China, bro. I don't want to see your face next year. Like, I don't like you, bro. Real shit. You're such a sorry human being. You're a loser. That's what you are, a loser. Boston versus Atlanta. Atlanta gave us 2. At that point, I should have known Boston was ass. When they gave Atlanta 2 wins, I thought they was going to sweep Atlanta, but Atlanta won 2 games. That's when I should have low-key been catching on the Boston bullshit. But they won in 6, which is surprising. Thought it would be a sweep. Atlanta gave it their all, though. It was Trae Young. DeJounte Murray did what he did. John Collison played some good games. They tried, though. They tried. On to the next. Let's go back to the Denver. Now, Denver versus the Suns was the most... Whoa. We still got the Lakers versus Denver. Let me not say that. Denver versus Suns. I was so mad this series because of... Bro, that exposed DeAndre Ayton, CP0, and just about Coach Monty, who thankfully got fired. My wishes came true. And that also exposed everyone else in that team except for KD and Devin Booker. That team was piss poor dog shit. Awful. I really thought y'all would beat them. This is what I came into there thinking. Okay, Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant. Who the hell is going to stop him? Which no one did. I think he averaged 40 this series. And Devin Booker played fucking like, bro, hats off, phenomenal. Every game averaged 50 this series. So I was like, okay, like I didn't know Devin Booker was going to do what he did. Not going to cap. I thought he would just be over there 28, 32, 25. I knew he was going to hoop, but I didn't know he was going to do what he was going to do. He carried. Second was KD, and next was the floor. Third was the basketball. Fourth was his goal. Sixth was the stand. You know, then we get to the players. No one on that team held for shit. But the Nuggets, I think at that point, I knew they was gonna win it all. Not gonna cap. Jokic was playing lights out. He couldn't be stopped. I thought DeAndre Ayton was gonna be able to guard Jokic, but I can't tell y'all how fast that blew out the window. After game one, I knew that wasn't the plan. But that upset me because I wanted Phoenix to win it all. I wanted KD to. If they would have won that, they would be winning it all. I think the winner here wins it all, and which is Denver. So I think Denver's gonna win it all. I don't want them to, but I mean, what is the Heat? Like honestly, if the Heat wins this, bro, this might be up there with one of those. This might be up there with one of those LeBron stories for real. If the Heat can win it all, but KD, I don't know. Y'all just played terrible. Golden State versus Los Angeles Lakers, a fan favorite. LeBron versus Curry. That was the most entertaining, eye-catching. We all want to see Golden State. We all want to see, but it was Curry versus the world. If everyone hooped how they were supposed to hoop, that could have been such a series once again. But it was Curry out there trying his hardest while Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole shooting 1 for 11 and 0 for 10 and all these weirdo shots. Like all this weird stuff. You feel me? All this weird stuff. And again, the Lakers were playing great basketball. Anthony Davis was every even day playing hooping. I can give that. At least he was playing every even day. Against the Nuggets, you didn't play any day good except for game one. Austin Reeves was out there hooping. Rui hooping. Even D'Lo was hooping. That says a lot. D'Lo was hooping. But the Lakers advanced, which I was like, I didn't care who won that because I was like, Curry, LeBron, either one win for me. You feel me? Then Lakers and Denver. But let's go back over here. Miami versus the Knicks. Another disappointing series. I thought the Knicks was gonna win at least 6 or 7. But that gameplay was, bro. Julius Randle, I don't want to see you in the league next year. Mitchell Robinson, I don't want to see you in the league next year. I don't even know y'all coach's name. Emmanuel Quickly, you're a fraud. You're not a 6-man of the nothing. You're trash. Don't want to see you in the league next year either. Then Miami, they just played better. They blew them out the water. Not gonna cap. That was easy for them after seeing only Brunson was gonna be the one hooping. Next, we got Philly versus Boston. Philly comes out game one. James Harden drops 40 points. I think he dropped 45 points with a game winner after that game without Joel Embiid, the MVP. I said, oh, this is raps. It's over with. You know, Philly's winning. And Embiid's coming back. Then we got Boston that fight back, win 2 games in a row. And I was like, ooh, let me find out. Embiid might not have been MVP. Then Philly fight back. Boom, boom, boom. Win 2. Then I'm like, okay, just seal the deal. Boston wins again. Then I'm like, okay, even better. It's game 7. This is what we're here for. Let me look at the shooting charts real quick. Look how much they like. This is the stuff. This is what I mean. This series was boring. Why is I think every team who went to games. I think every team on their elimination game got blown out. Whether it had been game 7, game 1, game 2. Every team that went into elimination got blown out. You had where's the points at, bro? I don't points. No, bro. I want to see the whole box score. Stats. Losing by 30 points in a winner go home game 7 in the playoffs that's phenomenally crazy. Tobias Harris goes 0 for 7. Like Joel Embiid 15 points and James Harden, you scored 9 points, 3 for 11, 5 for 18. Disgusting. After that series, I officially said this team is a fraudulent team that will never make it out of the second round. James Harden is trash, fat, and old, and Embiid robbed Jokic for its MVP. Trash, bum, not good at basketball. Regular season, you can say MVP for Embiid. Playoffs, terrible. That series is over. Then I was like, okay, Boston. I got Boston winning it all. Now we are into the conference finals. I'm gonna start with the either way I start, it's like a chat. Either way I start, it's like this team's trash, this team's trash, no, this team's trash, no, this team's trash, no, they're trash. You know, it's like I don't know where to start, but I'm gonna start with the Boston. Miami goes up 3-0. Everyone, bench warmers, towel. They threw the towel with the ball on the sideline. He did from deep. Everybody was playing. And everybody was playing lights out. Luckiest games by all of them. They went up 3-0. I said, okay, like, bro, they're not beating them off skill. They're just beating them off luck. Like, everyone on the team had 20-plus points. Are we serious? Then I was like, okay. But I said, after game 3, I said, Miami in 4. Then Jaylen Brown shot out a tweet and said, don't let us win one. I said, bring that fire in me then, Jaylen. You feel me? Turn me up. Boston comes back and wins one. Then after that, I said, oh, yeah, Boston is 7. Boston is 7. I was rooting for Boston. Boom, boom, boom. Fought back. They made it to a game 7. This is history on the line. 2 days ago, history was set on the line. It could have been history created. Then Boston goes out there and loses by 30 points. They hyped up all of us. They had all of us jumping out of to lose by 30 points. That's embarrassing, bro. Like I can't these teams. That's that winner go home game. That game 7 conference. That's embarrassing. 30. That's embarrassing, man. After that, I said Boston would never. Their franchise is buns. They won't ever be a real franchise. They're just gonna be this. Oh, we win a lot of games. We made it this far, but we're not winning shit. But we're gonna make it far. That kind of franchise, you know. Then let's go over to Denver and LA. Game 1, 40-point game. AD. I think LeBron had dropped 38 or 28 something, 8, and then 30 or so 30 some points. Then but no one else on the team I don't think shot the ball into the air. So I was like, okay, you know. And then Denver was just playing a lucky. Like, this whole series, I'm not going to cap. I don't care. They did sweep them, but Denver just played the luckiest ever. These niggas made every shot they threw up. I still believe that they were just lucky. Like, I don't think any team could have beat them. They're just throwing up shots and it's going in the basket. Like, who can stop that? That's not skill-based. They're just making lucky shots. But then whenever that game 3 came, I said, okay, the Lakers are going to win one game. Like Lakers are going to win gun 1, guys. Calm it down. I see her on my computer, and then the clock drips. I'm looking at LeBron go down the court. Hey, shoot threes. He has 38. Oh, LeBron again. 40 points for the king. Then I see a play where the ball goes out of bounds, which I see on Instagram a couple days ago, which it doesn't matter, was overturned. Should have been Lakers ball, bro. Shut up with all this script writing. You know, the script ain't gonna work here. Then AD gets elbowed into the lip. Jokic hook shot over, and I'm like, first, AD, you're bad at basketball. I don't want to see you. I would say in the league, but low key breathing next year. You're bad. Just leave. Don't be in. I don't want to see you in the NBA, bro. Then we go down and give a 40-year-old man with 40 points who's been playing 48 minutes, triple four, the ball. He goes in the paint. I knew his game plan was to drive and try to get a foul. He runs in the paint and just gets blocked. That clock drip, I made sure the video was over. They showed the scoreboard. So there's no more like review or no more minutes on the video. That video is over. And then I'm like, Los Angeles Fakers, y'all are, I don't even want to get vulgar because just go to that video if y'all want to hear the real words I said. I was like, y'all are a bad team. This was just flat out embarrassing performance. Like, a lot of y'all people on y'all team got to be traded. Like I said, in the video I say all this. I don't even have time to just go over that again. I don't want to. But yeah, just bad performance. Then I'm like, Nuggets versus Heat. This is where we are now. Game 1 is Friday. Get your popcorn ready. If the Heat, like I said, I'm going for the Heat to win. I want to see that same energy I had against every team. Keep that same energy. All y'all want to be Michael Jordan bench players, keep that same energy, because I swear, if y'all do not hoop the same how y'all been hooping against all these teams I've been wanting to win, I'm on y'all ass. I'm saying it right now. So any Heat fan, you should be mad at me because I'm jumping to your team just to bash them. That's what I'm going to do. Because you want to, Caleb Martin and Gabe Vincent and Duncan Robinson want to drop 30 and Bam Adebayo want to do spin move, hop, step dunks. Keep this same energy. Oh, yeah, we here. It's the big lights now, and I'm going for y'all boys. But that is my summary of this year's playoffs. Just look at all the matchups we had. This playoffs was just popcorn chicken. Just look at these matchups. This was an amazing playoff. The only thing we was missing was just close games. Instead, the only thing that ruined this playoffs was blowouts and people just can't shine under the lights. If everybody was just hooping the best they could, this would have been one of the best playoffs in NBA history, deadass. But, you know, we got people like Julius Randle, who averages 30 regular season, can make all-star game, comes out here and doesn't drop over 14. We got people like Chris Paul, who didn't drop 5 this whole playoffs. DeAndre Ayton, who sat on the bench and whined because of his team shot. You know, it's a lot of things we can go around. We got Embiid, who won an MVP after that, just didn't score over 10 points this season without free throws. It's just a lot of things we could talk about. But the time is here, man. I'm ready for this finals. Till then, we out. Peace.